Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Infatuasian podcast. We got another local episode for you. So those of you who are not in or around the San Francisco area, this is going to be a little local focused today. We're going to have Julia Chen with us again. She is from the Infatuasian, which is a local restaurant recommending site here in San Francisco. Of course, they have branches in other cities as well, but we're going to be talking mostly about San Francisco restaurants, and so I hope you stick around and listen. I think I had a really good time just talking about food and restaurants, but we are going to talk mostly about San Francisco restaurants. But if you're ever coming to San Francisco, or especially if you live around here, please keep listening. This will be a great episode for you. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. It is coming up before you know it, so we have a couple last-minute tips for you. Hope you're doing well out there, and as usual, thank you all for listening. Today's guest is Julia Chen. You've heard her before. She's come on, when was it? I think we were saying maybe April?
Yeah, sometime last year.
With Sydney. No Sydney today.
I know.
She's in college.
I saw she's at SLO, right?
Yeah, she's
Good
down
for
the
her.
coast.
That's awesome.
I saw her over break. She did an episode with me over break.
Mm-hmm.
So she's well. She said, I'll come back if Julia comes. And I said, well, it'll probably be during the school day. And she's like,
Next time we can arrange so that
Next
it's during
time,
a break.
we got to do it on the weekend or something. We'll get you back, Sydney. But if you recall, Julia is a senior staff writer at the Infatuasian, which is a restaurant review. You call it a site, a blog?
Yeah, restaurant recommendation site.
Recommendation site, and they have it in 10 cities.
Mm-hmm. We have full-time staff in Seattle, SF, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Austin, Miami, Atlanta, Philly, and New York, and then also in London.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. One overseas.
Yeah. And then we also have a team. Our expansion team does guides and reviews in cities that we're not full-time in.
Yeah.
So that's like travel destinations or other big food cities where we just don't have staff. So places like Mexico City, Paris, Portland.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there for all your restaurant review and recommendations. I went to New York this summer and followed the recommendations.
Oh, nice.
The Infatuasian. Yeah. So a really useful site. They have curated lists of different topics. So we are recording in January, but this is coming out right before Valentine's Day. It's probably too late for all you people. We may have some recommendations for last minute tables you can get, but yeah, really great site for finding a place in a city you're not familiar with, but also finding some new gems in the city you are familiar with. So welcome back to the show, Julia Chen.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be back.
You're back in the upstairs, the penthouse of Galileo High School.
Yes.
We're in the science office today as our studio. Last time we were in the classroom, but this is new for you. So what have you been up to? It's been 8 months since we've talked. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? I moved to the Richmond, which has been really great. Such great food out there. I've always loved eating in the Richmond.
A lot of mom.
Yeah. Lots of great Asian food. Yeah, I've mostly been the same. Traveled a little bit. I went to Japan. That was really awesome.
I mean, who hasn't been to Japan?
I know. Really original. But yeah, I mean, the food was so good there. Just nonstop eating.
It's funny. I follow you on Instagram, and I can't tell if you're working or if you're on vacation. It kind of looks the same.
Usually if I'm here, if I'm eating and I'm here, it's work.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, would you ever, if Infatuasian said, "Hey, we want to send you to Tokyo," that'd be an okay gig, right?
Oh my God, yeah. I would always be down.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey, I got to give you some congrats. You know why? She's looking at me like, "What did I do?" You were the number 4 episode on the Infatuasian podcast.
Really?
Yeah, for the year.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. I should have a little plaque or something to hand you, but yeah, you were the. In terms of listens, the fourth most listened to episode for us. Oh my
God, honored.
Which means that people love the content and they were listening and hearing your recommendations. And so it was really, I don't know if you believe in the universe working in certain ways, but just, turn of the new year, I was thinking, I should get some episodes kind of in my head for 2025. And because the episode last time did so well, I was thinking, I should get Julia back on. And then your publicist reached out and was like, hey, you want to get Julia back on? I'm like, of course.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Serendipitous.
So we're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff today. I think last time we kind of handcuffed you and we said only Asian food, but I think we're going to open the whole playbook today.
All right.
We're going to dig into the whole world of cuisines. Since a lot of our audience is local and we don't always eat Asian food when we go out. So
Exactly.
San Francisco is a good food town for all different cuisines. So we're going to open it up to all different cuisines today. And we got some topics. Let me see. What should we start with today? I was thinking maybe we'll start with some of the stuff you've been putting out lately on Infatuation.
Yeah.
I saw you ranked smash burger places.
Yes, we did. That was one we did last week.
And I don't think I've been to any of these top 5, so I have some work to do.
A lot of them are kind of hard to track down. That was like a trend that we started noticing. A lot of them are pop-ups. You can find them at farmers markets or, they'll pop up at a brewery or something like that. One of my favorites is at the laundromat, and they are only on Wednesdays. So that's tough too, because then it gets so crowded on Wednesdays. Everyone's trying to get a burger, but they're so good. Yeah.
So you're right there. So you can wake up and roll over.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, yeah, that other one looked really good. What made it your number one?
I think it's just like ideal ratio of, everything: patties, sauce, cheese, lettuce.
Crispy but not dry.
Still tender. And enough sauce that it's like kind of drippy and messy in a really nice way.
Like
good bun.
Yeah. Or what are we doing?
Potato roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they serve potato salad with it, which I really like.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a nice change up.
But you said only Wednesdays.
Only Wednesdays, yeah.
And only lunch or?
Only dinner.
Only dinner.
Mm-hmm. They do pizza usually.
All right. I got to rearrange some things, but we'll get out there. What else do they have? The laundromat? What else?
They do pizzas normally. And natural wine and beer. And then in the mornings, they do bagels. And they're actually my favorite bagels in the city.
Really?
So, so you can go, I think they're open almost every day, like Wednesday to Sunday or something. And they do bagels and cream cheese to go.
Did they tell you why they only do burgers? Like they could clearly make a living off of burgers, it sounds like.
I don't know why. But I mean, pizza's just their main thing.
Maybe it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what? Sometimes it's good to leave your audience wanting more.
Exactly. Scarcity mindset. Build the hype.
Okay, so there's a couple other recommendations on there for smash burgers. I'm kind of torn. I do like a good smash burger, but I'm not opposed to a thick, juicy burger too.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on my mood.
Sometimes you need a little thickness.
Right. Like if I want a classic burger, I'm going to Beeps.
Like a pub burger.
Yeah,
or a Beeps. Actually, we're going to talk about...
I know, yeah.
Okay.
We'll save that.
We'll save that one in a second. I also saw you had a pho episode, or not episode, you had a pho post.
We wrote a guide to the best pho in SF. Lots of places in the Tenderloin and Little Saigon. Yeah, super good. That was really fun research for me.
It is. It's a little gritty, folks out there. It's a little gritty in the Tenderloin, but this is still a neighborhood with a lot of families and a lot of good Vietnamese restaurants.
Yeah, amazing food in that neighborhood for sure.
Yeah, we talked about Saigon sandwiches last time.
Yep.
But so good fun. Then you also, I should shout out Viet from Gao.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Galileo graduate, I think in the 90s. Don't want to give your age out there, Viet, but he went to Gal, so he does the Fazilla.
Yes, we had that. I did eat that. We were like, this is a really good play for social. Like, we have to try it. It's a ridiculous amount to spend on a bowl of soup, but it was good.
It's one of a kind.
All of their normal pho and all of their normal, like, regularly priced dishes are really good.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't want to spend that much money, you can go to Bentry in South City, which is the sister restaurant, and I think his mom is cooking in that one.
Oh, wow.
So
oh, my God. Love that.
Authentic mom recipes, go to Bentry on Grand Ave in South City.
Nice.
But yeah, also, let's see. Who else did you have on that list? You had Kevin's.
Kevin's. I love Kevin's.
Kevin's is right near I have a couple near my house, too.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
If you go to Westlake or up in Ranch 99,
Mm-hmm.
what makes a good bowl of pho in your mind?
The soup,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And I think it's all comes down.
Yeah. It's all the soup. Like if you can just really taste the kind of like complex richness.
3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing how much stuff they put. Like, if you ever seen, like, they have to put pounds and pounds of bones, and it's not bouillon. It's gotta be the bones.
I also I want the noodles to stay chewy in the soup. Good meat.
Yeah. What do you add? What are your favorite pho toppings? Do you go all the above? Just put all the veg in there, the basil and the
yeah. I don't usually put too many bean sprouts actually, because I don't want it to be too crunchy.
You're not just crunching, yeah. Let's slurp it.
But yeah, I do hoisin and sriracha on the side.
On the spoon, right?
On the spoon.
Not in the liquid.
Exactly. Yeah. See, I see people kind of just like squirt it all in there.
Then it's just diluted.
Yeah. And then it just tastes like hoisin sriracha.
No, put it on the spoon, people. Now, you classic sriracha.
Yeah.
Are you sticking to Hoi Fong? Are you sticking to the original chicken brand with the rooster on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a purist.
Yeah. There are some up and comers though.
I know. Yeah. Lots of good hot sauces in general.
But yeah, if you go to a pho place, you kind of expect to see that.
Exactly.
That brand.
There was a shortage.
There was.
For a while, but I think it's okay now.
I heard it's silly though. There's like a feud between he got all his peppers from one dude. Well, we're not here to stir up controversy, but there was a thing. You can look it up online. Now this one was kind of interesting because I don't think of San Francisco as a big ice cream town. And actually, because half the year it's like 50 degrees.
Right. So the ice cream has to be so good that you even want it when it's 50 degrees out.
Yeah. Okay. So ice cream episode. Actually, you know what? I didn't look at your top 5 on the ice cream one.
There's a lot of good ice cream. We recently split out our guides into ice cream, soft serve, gelato.
Oh, okay.
For gelato, I love Marco Polo.
Yeah.
They just reopened.
Yeah. Where are they now? They're
on Noriega.
Oh, they're on Noriega. Oh, hey. Little foreshadowing.
I know. Yeah, Marco Polo is like my go-to.
Yeah. And fun fact, I took my freshman year in high school. I took a girl to Marco Polo in the 80s.
Oh my God. When it was on Terrible.
Yeah. And it, it's good then, good now.
Exactly.
What are some of your other favorite ice cream places that you tried?
I like San Francisco's Hometown Creamery. That's in the Sunset. They do. I like it because, well, I'm lactose intolerant, technically. So they do like smidges, which is, they're kind of like golf ball sized ice cream scoops. I like that because I can try a couple and then,
Yeah, not
leave it.
Not have bad stomach problems.
Exactly. Okay. I like, for soft serve, Buy Right, classic.
Buy Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that neighborhood, the Mission, is actually the warmest area in San Francisco. So they did something right putting it there.
Yeah.
Versus the ones out in the outer Sunset.
Right.
But they do well. They do well. Pollyan's.
Pollyan's good.
What's your take on savory ice cream?
Like how savory?
I don't know. Like garlic, black garlic ice cream.
Oh, like salt and straw type thing.
Yeah, kind of these alternative flavors.
I'll try it. I remember I had not garlic. I had a mashed potatoes and gravy one at Salt and Straw once, as I just sampled it because it was one of their monthly flavors. And I didn't get a scoop, but like I understand and I respect what they were trying to do. It really tasted like mashed potatoes.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of really trippy.
Little confusing.
Yeah, but I tend to like my ice cream sweet.
I do. Yeah, I don't know. What's your take on durian ice cream?
Not for me.
Not a fan. Yeah. Sorry, durian lovers.
But I know.
But yeah, I'm fine with a little alternative, but not too. Like basil, I could probably do because it's got a little minty to it. But yeah, you start throwing in mashed potatoes and bacon. I don't know.
That one was probably the craziest one I've tried.
Okay. All right. But yeah, some good ice cream shops. Some I think you mix between classic and kind of newer stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Should we talk about salads here, or you want to save it for the lightning round? Let's do it. Let's do salads here.
Yeah, we can talk salads.
You know what? It's a new year. Everyone probably speaking for myself, overdid it at the holidays and are now making some choices to eat more vegetables. I'm not a huge salad fan, but you have some good ones on here.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are not this is not iceberg lettuce with ranch. This is something a little better. What are your favorite salads in San Francisco?
I think my favorite is the chicory Caesar from Pearl 6101.
Okay, never had
They just take a bunch of prosciutto and fry it. That's why it's good. They dump it in the salad. Okay.
I mean, the salad doesn't have to be totally just raw vegetables, right? You got to have other stuff too. That's my key too. So fried prosciutto. Yeah, that'll really do
I'm
already in. You had me at fried.
Exactly. And their croutons are amazing.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
What else? Tea leaf salad from Mandalay. That's also a favorite.
Superstar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like nuttier and kind of more intense because they don't have lettuce in there.
Oh. What's their greens then?
It's just there's no green.
No greens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just the tea leaf paste.
And tomatoes.
Nuts, garlic, seeds, like sesame seeds, tomato, jalapeno.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I really like it. I guess that's not really like a leafy green type of salad.
Yeah.
Either.
Counts though. It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like Mandalay. I've always liked Mandalay. And I like Burma too. I'm not going to, say anything bad about Burma Superstar, but sometimes the line gets a little long.
Yeah.
Prices got a little higher.
Mm-hmm.
But I still love it. But Mandalay down the street, a little bit more off the beaten path.
Yeah. And I think you can make reservations now at Mandalay, which is exciting.
And the tea leaf shortage is over. We for a while we had.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I think they're good.
Supply chain issues, I think.
Yeah. Another really good salad is from Palm City. It's a wine bar / restaurant. They do really good sandwiches in the outer Sunset, right by the beach. But their salads are so good. They do a Little Gem one with strawberries and also really good croutons and so much avocado. And their chopped is also really good.
That's my key. Big chunky croutons is my, the crouton to lettuce ratio for me is almost 1-to-1.
You have to get one in every bite.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. If there's not enough, I have to cut them because I need a little crouton.
Yeah.
Audience out there, you can tell I'm kind of cheating the salad thing, but you know what? I get a little bit more greens this way. And then Zuni Cafe.
Oh, yeah. A classic Caesar.
San Francisco classic.
Zuni Caesar and their fries and a glass of wine or the roast chicken. Great lunch.
Yeah. What I saw on here, a restaurant I've been trying to get to and I haven't is Leo Yacht Club.
Yeah. Super good. Yeah. Their salad that's on our guide is their shaved pig's head salad. So they do a frisee on the outside and then really thin slices of pig's head. Really super good.
What else do you order there?
Their menu kind of changes, but I really like they have this curry where they bake kind of like a flatbread over the top. And then when it's served, you break into it and then you use that to dip.
Oh.
Super good.
Okay.
What else is really good?
And it's kind of Hawaiian.
It's there's a range of Asian influences, I would say, a lot of Southeast Asian and some Hawaiian influence. But it's kind of hard to categorize, but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got to get out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one for a birthday or special occasion.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit pricey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They have really good cocktails too.
Oh. Okay. Put it on the list, people. Leo Yacht Club. Is that how you say it? Leo?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Okay. They have a sister restaurant too. In the Mission now.
Oh.
It's a little bit more casual fun. They have a rooftop that's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good rec. All right. So this episode is releasing February 11th, which is a little bit late for the Valentine's game. I think you guys put out a reminder on January 13th, official reservation reminder day.
Yes.
That date has come and gone.
Right. Yeah. That was our very quote official holiday that we made up.
Okay.
That was basically just reminding people to make their reservations because a lot of hard to get places open up 30 days in advance.
Yeah. Good tip.
But yeah, this episode's airing later. But I do have options for last minute
so
if we want to talk
for all you
about
last
that.
minute people who are panicking right now as you listen to this, yes, Valentine's Day is 3 days away.
Mm-hmm.
What are these people going to do?
Well, I personally love like a sit at the bar date night.
Yeah, perfect.
Because it's cozy and
you're not yelling across the table.
Exactly. Yeah, you can just kind of like whisper.
I love it.
So some of my favorite places to just walk in and do dinner at the bar are Pearl 6101. We just talked about that with the salad. Nopa, the bar at Nopa is really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a romantic, I love SF vibe going on in there.
Yeah.
Verjus is a French wine bar that just reopened. They were closed for, I think, 4 years. It's by the Quince and Cotonia people.
Huh?
And you can also walk up there. A lot of their reservations sell out because they don't keep that many tables for reservations, but you can walk in. So yeah, all these places that are walk-in only, you kind of just go.
I mean, you're not going to do this on Valentine's Day, but at House of Prime Rib, you can sit at the bar too. You can sit at the counter.
Yes, yeah.
And just get there. And I work down the street from them, and I drive past it around 4 o'clock. There's a good 20 people in line there, but if you get there, 4 o'clock, 3:30, I'm willing to kill 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get into the bar, I think, at 4:30. Cocktails is at 4:30, I think.
Yeah, my our social media manager in SF, Taylor, she just did the walk-up thing.
Uh-huh.
I think they got there at 4:15-ish.
Yeah.
And they were offered a seat at the bar right away.
Yeah.
But then they wanted to sit at a table and have the full experience, so they only waited like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not bad.
Not bad at all. And like we said, though, that place gets super loud.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been going there for 25 years, and I think they've doubled, tripled their amount of tables, and it
really?
used to be more spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're literally, passing the salt from one table to another. So sitting at the bar, I think, will allow you to have a conversation.
Right. Well, we actually just published a guide called Where to Go When You Actually Want to Hear Your Date. So there's some options in there if you want a place where you can actually talk.
A little bit quieter.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's super loud, just sit next to the person at the bar. Yeah. All right. So last minute people out there, find somewhere with a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Go a little early. Get in line. There's some places that don't even do reservations.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If they don't do reservations, it's kind of your best bet because then you'll just show up with everyone else and hope for a table.
Right. Just curious, are you seeing an uptick in people that are looking for places to eat by themselves?
Yes. So across our site, we actually see a 68% increase in traffic to our Perfect for Dining Solo tag in the week of Valentine's Day compared to the week before and the week after.
Interesting.
Yeah. So a lot of people are kind of looking to,
They don't want to be at home.
Yeah, they don't want to be at home. Maybe they just want to treat themselves to a nice dinner or avoid seeing a ton of couples out wherever they are. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, dining solo tags definitely see an uptick. So
anywhere with a counter, obviously. Mm-hmm. What are there any other places that kind of make it super comfortable to go by yourself?
Mensho, Tokyo. That's a ramen place on Giri. Pretty good for a solo. They have these partitions, so you don't even have to, talk to anybody. Yeah. Or you can sit at their little bar. Saru Hand Roll Bar in Russian Hill also is good for solo. Yeah. Because, that's also a counter, but not in the same way of like a bar at a restaurant. Yeah. I like doing solo meals at like Pho 2000. That's a pho place in the Tenderloin. Or there are some like pasta places where you can go and just like eat pasta and have a glass of wine by yourself. Right. Yeah.
There's a funny movie. I don't even remember the name of the movie, but it's a guy and he says, tips for eating by yourself. He says, go and order a couple dishes and take out a notebook and pretend like you're reviewing that restaurant. So Julia Chen. Yeah. This is what you do for a living. Would that work? Do people look at you weird when you go by yourself and order 4 dishes with a notebook?
Well, so I personally don't use a physical notebook. Okay. But I do take notes on my phone. When I go places alone, I have had people comment on that, which I'm like, it's none of your business. But
like, how sad.
They'll be like, oh, you must be really hungry.
And really lonely. Right.
I actually like eating by myself because it's kind of just nice. You just eat and then leave whenever you're ready, and you can bring a book. But I also typically eat with people because it's easier to just share all the food.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. No, I will literally go to a restaurant and prop up my phone and watch a little Netflix with headphones on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Nothing wrong with that, people. Don't
I
be
bring
ashamed.
my Kindle. I have a whole setup. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So let's see. We are at the end of 2024. Well, we're at the beginning of 2025. 2024 just ended. One of the coolest things you guys do is you do a best of post, and it just came out in 2024. Should we take a look at that together?
Yeah.
All right. So let me see if I can find it. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. So it's a guide of our best new restaurants of the year. We do it every year. And typically we include restaurants that may have opened from October of the last year up until usually around October of the year that we're talking about, just because our guide usually comes out around November, like early November. And so to have everything ready, we kind of cut it off at October.
So these are basically less than like 14 months.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Scrolling down. So I just searched up in the search bar best of, and San Francisco's best new restaurants of 2024 pops up. These are top 12.
Mm-hmm.
Are they in order?
They are in order of highest rated.
Okay. So let's go to the bottom.
Not lowest rated, but
let's go to the bottom. All right. Down at the bottom. Ooh, I just saw something. Okay. Down at the bottom is how do you say this?
Comage.
Comage.
Yeah.
Wine bar.
Mm-hmm. This is a really great Iranian place. They used to be a pop-up, and then they got their own space in Bernal Heights.
Iranian.
Yeah, I love this place for like a date. They do a lot of maze platters, so you can just kind of talk and drink wine and eat dips, and they have a really good chicken stew.
Yeah.
Super cute inside.
Would you recommend like maybe a little bigger group though, so you can try more stuff, or?
Yeah, I think they actually do platters for
scalable.
One that serves for 2 and then one that serves 4.
Okay.
So it kind of depends, but I think 4 is a good number.
4 is a good number.
Yeah. So double date maybe.
Nice. Iranian, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this one. Good luck getting in.
Yeah.
The next one on the list is Four Kings.
Yes, Four Kings. Really great modern Cantonese place in Chinatown.
Yeah.
I think I made my reservation like a month in advance, and it was at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's tiny. Right? How many seats are there?
Yeah. I don't know how many, but there's just a bar and some seats. They do save space for walk-ins every night, I think.
So
but
that's the line.
Mm-hmm, that's the line. Yeah.
Okay.
Bring a chatty friend or a book. And
so it's not traditional Canto though. It's like kind of.
It's kind of like modern, amped up. There's like they have like Mappo spaghetti, escargot with milk bread, and
yeah, because these guys are classically trained chefs, but they kind of have a Chinatown heritage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really fun place.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can get in.
Yeah.
Get in.
It still is one of the hardest places to get in.
It's really hard. It's so hot. It's so popular right now. All right, scrolling up here. These are my friends. Little Aloha on Terraville.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about their place?
This is a little Hawaiian takeout counter. Just really, really well executed Hawaiian dishes. All takeout. I really love their shave ice.
Yeah.
Even when it's cold out.
Even at 40
I'll eat
degrees.
it. Yeah, exactly. Great spam musubi. They do this really amazing pineapple sausage plate.
Yeah.
Sleeper hit, I think, is their purple potato salad.
Yeah.
With these big chunks of bacon.
All right.
Yeah, just great for like on your way to the park, on your way to the beach, quick lunch.
On the way home from work.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Shout out to Benson and Brian and Jen. Little Aloha on Terraville. Mama's Luncheonette. Haven't been there.
Mama's Luncheonette is a little halal takeout counter in Cow Hollow. They also just opened a location in Mill Valley.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I went, I had their chicken Caesar wrap, and that was what really made me love this place. Really good lemon pepper chicken. They also have a really good breakfast burrito, which we added to our breakfast burrito guide. And good orange juice, fresh juice if you want to go in the morning. They also do breakfast sandwiches, which I haven't had yet, but
Chicken Caesar wrap. I think that counts as a salad.
Exactly.
Another way
Chicken
to get
Caesar
your
wrap
greens.
and chips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add it to the list. Let's see. Scrolling up here. I don't know some of these. Let's see. Oh, Go Duck Yourself.
Go Duck Yourself. They were in Chinatown before.
They were in Chinatown.
Moved to Bernal also. And just really great, like Cantonese roast meat.
Siung up. Yeah. Get your kasu. Yeah. Good. Aji Kiji.
Yes, we saw a lot of takeout sushi places opening up this year, or like in the last couple of years, I would say. But Aji Kiji is definitely the fanciest one.
And this is the one that they only make a certain number a day.
Yeah, this is another one that's hard to get.
Get before 11 o'clock or you're not getting one, right?
Yes. I think they usually sell out by like 1.
Okay.
And they open at 11:30, I believe, or 11.
Okay. But gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Really, really great sushi.
Okay. Definitely on my list.
Yeah. Super good.
Oh, man. Actually, a lot of Japanese places on this list. Sobakatsu.
Yeah, Sobakatsu. Another one that's kind of hard to get into. We gotta wait. There's 11 seats. It's in Japantown. It's a soba place. But it's worth it. I waited a long time the first time I went, but it was worth it. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one for dining solo.
Okay.
The first time I went, I was alone. And it's just pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And people kind of share tables because if there's an open seat, you just sit down.
Okay.
But everyone's just slurping, you know?
Yeah. Head down.
Head down, slurping it up. Locked in.
All right. Here's one, we go to West Portal all the time. So Elena's.
Yeah.
Really popular. Another one kind of.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hard to get in. I know.
You know what? Maybe it's the infatuation effect.
Right.
Maybe you get it causing these lines.
Yeah. A really fun place.
Yeah.
West Portal has a lot of new openings also recently.
Same owners as Original Joe's. And I think the story goes that they had workers from Mexico and they were just like doing family meal, before for the staff. And then the owners were like, yo, we need to get a Mexican restaurant for you. And they just opened up Elena's on West Portal.
Wow. Oh my God. I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So very cool.
Yeah. Great margaritas also.
Oh.
Really fun place for a night out.
Yeah, check out West Portal, people. Don't sleep on West Portal. It's a cool little neighborhood. Yeah. My mom's not that far from there, like less than a mile, so we used to go there as kids.
Yeah. I know. Lots of great places along.
Oh, a barbecue place or a Southern Fried Chicken place. Mini Bells.
Yes, Mini Bells. They used to be in the Emeryville Public Market. And then they opened this brick and mortar on Fillmore. And yeah, just really, really amazing fried chicken. They put like rosemary in it. Super good, super crispy. Fantastic mac and cheese. Really good banana pudding. And I don't even really like bananas.
We don't have a lot of soul food in the city. So yeah, Mini Bells.
Yeah.
I have a fried chicken question for you later. We may come back to Mini Bells later. We'll see.
Bookmark that.
Then another Shoali Tonkatsu.
That was our highest rated one of the year.
That's the number one.
And I was out of town, and so I missed the group visit to Showa, so I haven't been yet.
Oh.
But
is it really thick?
The rest of my team went.
Oh, the rest of the team went and loved it, apparently.
Loved it. It's not just katsu. It's a tasting menu, but there are just a few different courses of katsu, and then the rest is other kind of Japanese small plates.
Oh, yeah. And we're in Soma.
And they have a fun bathroom, too. We wrote a guide to bathrooms that are fun. And this one's on it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Check out the bathroom. What's the title of that one called?
It's called 6 Bathrooms That Are Doing the Most.
Interesting. You got off the top of your head, you got one or two that...
There's the Showa one. They have like charcoal mouthwash and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Funky Elephant has like a disco ball. That's a Thai place in the Mission. The laundromat, the one we were talking about before, they have a toilet that has real bagels inside of it.
Yeah.
On the toilet seat. So yeah.
Okay.
Just a few.
You know what? It's not necessarily worth going to just for the bathroom, but these are all good restaurants too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we kind of did the hot list. Is there anything in the last few months since this episode? I keep saying episode since this post went up. Anything new in the last few months that we should be before the infatuation effect, where the line gets too long? Is there anything new that we could get into now that is probably going to make the end of the year list later?
Yeah, I would say, I think I mentioned this before, but Verjus, that's like the French wine bar that just reopened. Really, really good. We already added it to our top 25 list, which is our 25 highest rated restaurants in the city. Yeah.
Wow.
Just like amazing service, amazing wine, amazing food. Great place for a date if it's in Jackson Square. So if you're down there. Yeah. Another one is Lovely's, which is a smash burger place, actually. That their original location's in Oakland. And so I'd been going there for a while, loved it. And they just opened in the Woods Coal Valley.
Oh, okay.
So they share space with Woods, which is, they have a bunch of locations, but it's a brewery. They do wine too. And yeah, just really great smash burgers, really great smash burgers, hot dogs, fries, wine, beer. There's a patio. Yeah.
Very cool. Are you seeing any trends in San Francisco?
There have been a lot of fancy hot dogs.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you get a fancy hot dog in San Francisco?
I just had one at Gigi's, which is a new wine bar in Nopa on Viz. And it had like pork floss, Kewpie, a scrambled egg. It was a Wagyu beef hot dog. That was very good. There's a new place that opened in the Ferry Building. It's called Palmview Hot Dogs. Yeah.
I haven't been, but I heard.
Same. I haven't been yet, but another fun one.
Okay. Fancy hot dog. Am I not fancy if I just like a hot dog on a bun? Like, I don't know.
No, that's me too. Okay. But sometimes it's fun to, if you're out and you just want to try it.
All right. So fancy hot dogs is a trend. Obviously, a lot of Japanese places popped up last year and doing well. So Japanese seems to be doing well.
Yeah, there's takeout sushi, which I talked about before.
Takeout sushi in a box is kind of cool.
Sushi in a box. Yeah, we had a national trends piece that our editor-in-chief put together. She was saying that she's been seeing a lot of teeny martinis. So, like, literally small glasses of martinis.
Size of a martini.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what else? Like, evolutions of American diners. So, kind of modern takes on the classic diner.
Yeah.
Rip and dip bagels.
Yeah.
So, like, the laundromat bagels, they don't slice it for you. You kind of can just, like, rip it and dip it in a thing of cream cheese.
Interesting.
That's popping up all over. So, yeah.
Food halls, I've noticed. So we had the big IKEA food hall. What's that one called?
Solyu Hall.
Solyu Hall. Have you been to that one yet?
No, I also, for some reason, I missed the team visit to Solyu Hall.
Okay.
My coworkers all went. There's actually a smash burger place that's opening in there.
Okay.
Called Smish Smash.
Yeah.
They are a pop-up, I think based out of Alameda. And they pop up at places all over the Bay. They did Outside Lands, but they're opening kind of permanently in there, which is exciting.
I think food hall might be the way to go.
Yeah.
If you're a restaurant owner, the less risk, right? Because you're not building from scratch.
Right.
Because there's a big one going in Emeryville. I think there's a Japanese company that's building one out there.
Yeah. There's one there's one going to the Ceremony Center.
Yeah.
Called Jagalchi.
The Korean one.
Yeah, the Korean one.
The old JCPenney.
Yes.
That one's going to,
that's gonna be really fun.
Huge, like 10,000 square feet or something.
Yeah.
And, people are saying that most of the malls in San Francisco are kind of struggling, except for the ones that have the food. So Stonestown, has a lot of good food. And they're saying even the Metreon, the only thing that's saving Metreon right now is the movie theater and the food.
Yeah. Oh, I just went to the Singaporean place in the Metreon food hall. It's called Dabao. And really great, like stir-fried noodles, Hainan chicken. So that's a good place if you're downtown and you need a lunch spot, like a quick lunch spot. It's in the Metreon, next to the candy bar.
Literally the candy bar.
Yeah.
A bar of candy.
Yeah.
All right. The one I was thinking of that's opening in 2025 is called Tokyo Central.
Oh, I see. Oh, at Bay Street.
Bay Street, yeah.
Yes. Bay Street has completely transformed from how it was when I grew up going there.
Yeah. That's right, you're East Bay.
Yeah.
But 40,000 square feet, upscale Japanese restaurant. So it's going to be kind of a food hall. Yeah, so exciting. I don't know what the opening date is, but I think 2025.
Yeah, it says 2025.
We'll see. Prior to fall.
That'll be really fun.
So that'd be another destination.
Yeah, my parents work like right near there, so lucky them.
They'll give you the scoop.
Yeah.
All right, so lots of things opening up, lots of new trends or continuing trends. I was thinking we could talk about maybe some neighborhoods that are a little off the beaten path. This is good for tourists. So if you don't live in San Francisco and you want to try something a little different, you can try one of these. One street I wanted to talk about was in the Sunset District, right in the middle of the Sunset District, alphabetically, is Noriega.
Mm-hmm.
So up and down Noriega, there's a lot of good places. Do you have any Noriega recommendations?
Oh, yeah. Well, Marco Polo. Their new location is on Noriega. That's kind of Asian flavors of gelato.
Interesting, right? They have the lychee. I think they have the black sesame seed.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite, the black sesame. They do have durian.
Yeah.
I usually go black sesame and lychee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's great.
3-star restaurant. Have you been there?
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, I don't know how he found it, but he started going there to just pick up like the buns in bulk.
Right.
And so he'll kind of do like a big bun order for my family and he'll just go get like bags and bags. Like we'll probably order like, I don't know, 50 at a time.
Now my friend in high school used to open 3-star, but it was kind of like that roast duck and char siu place. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're still the owners of it, but that's cool. They have 3-star still around. All right.
Yeah. And we get them, some of them frozen so that we can save them,
Okay.
Stock up.
Yeah. A couple good Korean places in Noriega. If you go down a little further out, it's Toyose. It used to be literally a garage.
A garage. I still haven't been there, but
it's good.
Yeah, I've heard such good things.
It's good. It's crowded, but it's fun.
Like open late, right?
Yeah, open late. Yeah. A lot of if you want late food in the Sunset, you have to get Korean. There's not that many choices.
Yeah.
But the other place up the street is called The Crew. You heard of that place?
No.
They were a social media darling because they kind of did the honeycomb makgeolli, which is that cloudy rice wine.
Yeah.
It's good. It's kind of a little bit of a gimmick, but they just slice the honeycomb in there. But the food is really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yum. Okay, I'll have to add that to my list.
Yeah, add that one to your list. And then another one, like, do you know like the Hong Kong style Western food? Cafe Bakery on Noriega do massive portions, a big, like multiple pork chops over rice. It's just really good.
Oh, fun.
And it's popular. But they took the bakery part closed. They used to have the best dinner rolls next door. And then they'd have it at dinner. But they closed that one, but the cafe is still open. So go get some kind of a pork chop over rice. If you've ever been to Hong Kong, that's kind of the places to go in Hong Kong. I love those places.
Yeah, I usually do go to VIP coffee and cake.
Yeah. Similar. Yeah, similar vibe. Definitely old school. The waitresses have been there for 35 years. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Another one on Noriega. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but it's Thai Yep Ki Mi Gya.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a Vietnamese place.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I butchered it.
Sorry, folks.
It's a noodle soup place, and they have a really good braised duck leg noodle soup. Yeah.
Okay, braised duck leg. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just pop in there for like a quick lunch.
I love a good duck soup.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places to get it. So
no. Super good.
All right. Let's go to another neighborhood. Now, this place or this neighborhood is kind of near and dear to my heart because my dad had a dental office on Ocean Avenue.
Oh,
so
nice.
In between all the way 19th Avenue, there's kind of Lakeside Plaza or Lake Shore District. I forget what it's exactly called. But that area has some good ones, and all the way down to City College has some good ones. So what do you got for Ocean Ave out on the Ingleside?
Well, my favorite is Beeps.
Yeah.
We talked about Beeps earlier.
Yeah.
Drive-in burger spot.
Like, been there since the 50s.
Yeah, if you just want like a burger, curly fries, root beer float is always what I do.
Takeout only,
sit in your car.
Yeah.
Eat
you'll
it immediately.
See some interesting things. If you sit in your car there long enough, you'll see
it's
some
good people watching.
Interesting people in the Ingleside, right across the street from City College.
There's a Champa Garden there.
Yeah.
Which I haven't been to that location, but I really love the one in Oakland. That's like Lao food, really good crispy rice, salad. The Champa sampler is what I always order.
They're further down, so kind of near Juniper Serra in Ocean. There's Dinosaurs. Vietnamese sandwiches.
Yes, yeah.
Not as cheap as Saigon sandwiches. So, my go-to will be Saigon sandwiches. But if I'm over on the southwest side of the city, Dinosaurs makes a good Vietnamese sandwich.
Yeah. There's one in the Castro too.
And Pacifica too.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah.
I didn't know
So
that.
there's a couple of them. They're good. Bring your wallet. It's a little more, a little more pricey. I mean, it's probably the same price as a regular sandwich, like a sub sandwich somewhere.
Mhm.
So it's a little pricier than the $5 you'll spend at Saigon, but it's a good sandwich. It's right there on the corner, to go only.
Yeah.
There's a little parklet there that you can sit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can sit there and watch people go by on Juniper Serra. But good place there. And then down the street or across the street, there's a new place that I'm actually going to for my birthday dinner.
Oh, nice.
Ofena. I don't know if I'm saying that.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Ofena? It's owned by an Asian guy who has a couple sushi restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved to that neighborhood and said he wanted to have a restaurant in that neighborhood, and that space had been empty for a while. So he has a chef friend that grew up in Italy in the city of Ofena.
Oh, nice.
And this is supposed to be really good. I'm going for the first time for my birthday this weekend.
Oh my God. When's your birthday?
The 19th.
Oh my God. Happy almost birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, Sunday.
Wow.
So, of course, this episode is coming out after the birthday post.
Yeah.
But you can still Venmo me if you want to send me something for my birthday. But yeah, that's where I'm going for my birthday. So
Nice.
yeah, check it out if you're ever in Lakeside Plaza.
Okay, cool. Yeah, got to add that one to the list.
That one. Of course, there's other stuff out there too.
Mm-hmm. My editor just went to Ocean Subs. It's
Subs.
new-ish, I think.
Yeah.
He had a really good tuna melt.
There was a ramen place. Let me look it up. There's a bunch of Asian restaurants on Ocean.
There's a Pakwan there. Like pretty solid Indian food.
Uh-huh.
I think their original location is in the Mission. That's the one I've been to the most.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The ramen place, something that was called Taste House.
Oh, okay.
It's a hole in the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and they only have ramen. It's not a full Japanese restaurant. It's called 21 Taste House. It's good.
Okay.
It's not. All right, there's not the kind that you line up for the door for, but if you just, on a Tuesday night coming home from City College or you're out in the Ingleside, it's a solid bowl of ramen.
Okay, good. Good to know.
All right, cool. Any other neighborhoods that you like? You don't have to recommend restaurants, but you mentioned Coal Valley. Coal Valley is kind of a cool little neighborhood.
Coal Valley is a sweet little place.
We talked about the Richmond earlier. Everyone knows about Clement and Gary, but Balboa.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sleep on Cinderella's and all about
Cinderella. Oh my God, I was just talking about Cinderella. I love that place.
Yeah.
Their honey cake and the pelmeni is my order.
And the Bereshki.
Yeah.
So there's a few on Balboa. The
Mhm.
Richmond. Have you ever been to the Richmond?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You gotta go.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been there lately, so I can't speak to it lately. But yeah, really interesting dude. He's cooked at a lot of kitchens and restaurants, and he just wanted to. He has limited seating, one seating a night. So each table is only seated once.
Right.
And
That's
then,
fun.
Yeah, seasonal, and he just tailors the menu, and he goes over the menu. He comes out and goes over the menu with you, and if you want something, you go, oh, I really don't like tomatoes or whatever, he'll say, well, I got some asparagus.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really cool.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. What else is on Balboa? There's a new wine bar called Rampant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went there. Super cute. Cielito Lindo is a Mexican place. They do really good tortas.
Hmm?
The laundromat's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out Balboa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not a bad place just to walk down and see what you find.
Yeah.
Definitely off the beaten path. I mean, I don't think people think of Balboa as a food street.
Yeah, it's definitely not as well known as Clement or Geary.
Yeah. All right, hey, are you ready for the lightning round?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Hey, do you need another beverage? Are you okay on beverages?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Best fried chicken in San Francisco.
Mini Bells.
Mini Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, haven't tried. Okay, on the list. Best non-mainstream cuisine. You mentioned Iranian cuisine earlier, but is there another non-mainstream cuisine?
We were doing a guide to the Tenderloin recently, and I went to Zizul Cafe. It's a Sudanese cafe.
Sudanese?
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Like wraps and plates and stuff.
Eat with your hands kind of place?
I took it to go.
Okay.
But, it's like, wraps and stuff you can,
Nice.
chicken shawarma, stuff like that.
I'm going to say, so this is South San Francisco, a little outside of your jurisdiction, but the Basque Cultural Center, if you've never had a Basque family meal,
Yum.
you go there and then they start bringing out these giant portions.
Yeah.
And you can't take it home with you. Like, they won't let you take
really?
it home. Yeah. It's one of those, no, you got to eat it here.
That's so funny.
They give you a giant, it's a stainless steel bowl of soup, a stainless steel bowl of salad, and then there's a nightly menu. You could also order off of a la carte menu, but there's a, like Fridays will be prime rib and then Tuesdays will be lamb or whatever. It's so good.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it's huge portions. It's not for vegetarians.
Right.
So, the Basque culture, they're out in the mountains raising sheep. So, yeah, there's not a lot. There used to be a good Basque restaurant in San Francisco, but I don't know if there are anymore. So you got to go to South City.
Okay,
They have a highlight court there.
Oh,
You know highlight?
No.
You ever seen these guys and they have these giant, like longer than their arm, like kind of, they look like those dog things that you throw.
Oh,
the ball.
The ball, yeah.
But it's like this and you throw it against this really tall wall. It's kind of like racquetball, but it's interesting.
Oh.
It's a Basque sport highlight.
Oh, that's so cool.
Check it out.
Okay, yeah.
So the Basque Cultural Center is the only place you can play highlight in the Bay Area.
Wow. There's
right.
also
go for it.
There's also an Uzbek and Central Asian restaurant that I just reviewed called Sophia.
Okay.
It's in like Lower Knob, Tenderloin, and that's really good. They have like the Georgian cheese bread, khachapuri, and like plov and really good salads, soups.
Yeah.
So that's another unique one.
You know what's kind of cool is I have a friend and, someone I interviewed for the podcast, and she was riding her bike from Spain to China.
Oh my God.
Yeah. over years. It's been like 2 years already. And she's right. But then when she was going through Central Asia, it was kind of interesting to see the evolution of food as it went. Like how it got more Asian, obviously, like different Asian flavors. But Central Asia was in that trade routes, and you see a lot of interesting influences there.
Yeah, lots of mix of influences for sure.
Yeah. Okay, how about best? We already talked about pho, but how about non-pho soup dish in San Francisco?
I actually today was at this new restaurant called Rusty Ladle. It's in the Outer Sunset, and it's a counter, and they just do soup.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
So I know it was good because I was kind of cold today, and so that really hit. They have tomato soup and clam chowder all the time, and then they have a rotation of other soups. Wow. So we had one that was like green chili and artichoke, and then they also have sandwiches.
Okay.
So they do like a grilled cheese type thing where the cheese is on the outside, and then a mortadella sandwich. Perfect. And that was really good.
So that's a good business model, folks. I mean, no offense to Marco Polo. They've made their living on ice cream in the Sunset, but soup and sandwiches in the Sunset
exactly.
District, perfect. Rusty Ladle.
Yeah, Rusty Ladle. I also like Han's Wonton House.
Yeah.
Went there the other day when I was at the office for lunch.
Yeah. You go to the little one or the big one?
I go to the one on Kearney.
The smaller one. There's one on Washington.
Yeah. I haven't been to that one. Yeah. But they have tables.
Oh, yeah. The little one has tables too, but this one has a full menu. But it's small.
Menu. Yeah. I go to that one usually.
Yeah, the little one's good. Sometimes a line, but not too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite chain that has never let you down?
Okay, well, I guess this is technically a chain. Din Tai Fung.
I was going to say that, actually. Yeah, no, that's totally a chain.
That's a chain.
Yeah, but the quality. I've only been to 2 different ones, but I've heard the quality is pretty good.
Yeah, I've honestly been to quite a few. Won't lie. And it's always the same.
No shame in that.
Yeah. It's always the same. No, I'm not embarrassed. I love Din Tai Fung. I was just there at the one in LA, and I tried to go to the one in Santa Clara recently. Got there at 6 p.m. and they were like, the wait list is full. So then I went to CBK. Another good chain, or Cheesecake Factory. Great chain.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not high cuisine.
No.
Cheesecake Factory never lets me down. I'm always full and I'm always satisfied.
Yeah, you're like eating the brown bread.
Yeah. But yeah, Din Tai Fung, though I have heard the Taiwan branches of Din Tai Fung take it to another level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet.
So we got to get it.
I believe it. Yeah.
We got it.
Bring the pod to Taiwan.
We got to bring the pod, and we'll do a remote recording out in Din Tai Fung in Taipei. But I haven't been disappointed either.
Yeah.
Favorite thing? Well, I mean, besides the soup dumplings, anything else you order that every time you got to get?
I always get the rice cakes.
Oh,
the stir-fried rice cakes.
Yeah,
with
the
pork.
Shaolin goat. Like the, spicy wonton.
Spicy wonton, yes. Recently had the black sesame dessert ones for the black sesame xiaolong bao for dessert
Interesting.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay, I've had the chocolate ones. I haven't had this.
The chocolate's also very good. The kale is actually really good too.
Yeah, you know what? The green beans and garlic.
Green beans, cucumber salad. And now I'm just listing the whole menu.
I know, but basically, I've never had anything bad, but some of them stand out. But yeah, the green beans and garlic I get every time because they're just good.
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy about them. But they're delicious. Yeah, no. I'll do it 30 days in advance, just to make sure I get a table. I mean, I know you can do standby, and my cousin that lives near there, 10 minutes away, and she says that they know what days to go, and you don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
but yeah,
let me know, because
yeah, Saturday, Friday, you gotta get a reso.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's ways to get in there. But yeah, never been disappointed. All right, good. Pizza, San Francisco.
Pizza. My go-to is Out of Sight. They're in the Tenderloin, but they just opened a new location in Chinatown this week.
Interesting. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so just like really good slices, thin crust, kind of fun specials now and then. They also do sandwiches that are really good. So
speaking of Sunset District, Golden Boy.
Golden Boy now has.
How cool is that? Another natural thing. It's foggy weather. Grab a slice. Clam pizza.
Clam and garlic.
Yep.
Classic.
Yeah, you're good. You're good to go. And then, I was going to say then walk up to Marco Polo, but then...
No, I know. You can't do that anymore.
Oh, well.
What's your favorite pizza?
Okay, so keeping to my limited circle, Little Original Joe's on West Portal.
I was just there.
Really good pizza. Yeah, really good. $2.99 a slice.
Oh, I didn't get their slice. I got a whole.
Get a slice. Okay. $2.99. They only do it until a certain time because after a while they need their oven for full pies. But if you go before 4 p.m. or something, they have $2.99.
Oh, I like their little market too.
Yeah.
With all the pantry goods.
Actually, and the next category is favorite appetizer. And I'm going to shout out Little Original Joe's on Chestnut. That location, the mountain of zucchini fries.
Yep.
So good.
Had that recently. So good. Just covered in cheese.
Actually, they have a counter there too.
Yeah.
On the Chestnut. So you can roll in there by yourself, eat by yourself. No one's going to bother you.
Yeah, that's another place that's been hard to get into recently.
Yeah.
But they just started taking reservations. So good news.
What's your favorite appetizer?
So hard. There's so many good ones.
Apps
yeah. I really love the mozzarella sticks from Flour and Water Pizzeria. Shout out. Just like the perfect mozzarella stick.
It's fried cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't go wrong, but you could go better.
There are a lot of mozzarella sticks that are just fine.
Yeah.
But these ones are really good.
Yeah.
I guess not technically an appetizer, but the banchan from My Tofu House.
Yeah.
That's a favorite.
My Tofu House.
I love that place.
And they give you
they give you a lot.
Yeah, there's
and
like an emperor
too.
number. Like there's this 12, I think is the number they used to give to the king or something like that. So
wow.
They give you like 12 banchan.
Yeah, and they give you these little like fried fish too, and
the fries with ice.
Yeah.
Those are good.
And they have good fish cakes there too.
They have everything good there. Let's be honest.
Yeah. That's another good soup.
And another one on a foggy day in the Richmond District.
Yes. Go get the tofu soup.
Go out there, get some tofu soup. Another crowd though. Sometimes a little hard to get in. But you can do it. All right. I think that's it for my lightning round. You did okay. I'll give you a solid A- since we're in the science department office.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we kind of talked a lot for it being a lightning round, but that's okay.
You did good. Everyone out there, you could check out Julia's stuff on Infatuation _SF, I believe.
Yeah, the Instagram is Infatuation _SF. Our website is theinfatuation.com/San-Francisco.
Yeah. Or you'll see a drop-down menu. Just go
Just search it up. We're there. Yeah. Got lots of guides and reviews.
Put a link in my description as well. So yeah, if you're going to another city, go there and go to the drop-down, and I bet you'll find the city that you're looking for.
Yes.
At least a couple recommendations. If you go to one of their, the ones that they concentrate on, you'll find a ton of lists. I think the lists are the funnest part about it. You have different topics, different things that just kind of people might be thinking in their head, and then lo and behold, there's a list.
Exactly. Yeah. We try to write guides for every situation that you could possibly find yourself in when you're eating out. So
No, really, really fun. So, Julia, thank you for coming on again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We were talking next time, maybe reaching out to some of your buddies in other cities.
Mm-hmm.
Since the Infatuasian podcast
Yeah.
is global.
Exactly.
There's people all over. So people who are not in San Francisco right now are like, well, I don't care about San Francisco. I want to know about Chicago. Want to know about Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guide for you.
Exactly.
And so go take a look at that. I'll put the socials in our show description. You know where to find us. We're at Infatuasian Podcast on Instagram. You can write us an email, infatuasianpodcast@gmail.com. Yeah, so much good food in San Francisco. If you're not from San Francisco, bookmark this podcast and come back. Listen to it before you get here. So many good recommendations. We have our other recommendations from last time where we concentrated mostly on Asian food, but we just added another 30 restaurants for this one too. So plenty of stuff for you to try when you get here. Everyone out there, thank you so much for listening. We hope that you're all happy, healthy, and safe out there. Until we talk to you again. Bye, everyone.
Bye.